Good morning. I don't know. I thought I was going to get out here before that sun peeked over, but apparently I'm not. But, oh, how y'all doing? It has been a slow in terms of like time passing. Fast as in I've had a lot going on and I've just been trying to steadily plug away every day until the guys get back. So today is the day. They are supposed to be hitting the road after they get our oldest grandson off to school, and I'm ready for him to be home. Very much so. I mean, I don't mind doing all this by myself. A lot of times I do it in the mornings by myself if I let Jason sleep in, but I just miss my husband, my companionship, my best friend. So hopefully they'll be off here soon and be on the road back home. So I'm really, really excited. So today I have a bunch of errands to run. I've left the house, well, camper. I've left the homestead once since they've been gone, and that was to go visit Grady's. So I think it's time for me to finally go run errands because the errands still need done, and I'm in my brain of, and this has always been this way for me since, you know, I had my Ohio homestead, because at my Ohio homestead, I was quite a ways out of town. In fact, I was only 1 mile from the Indiana line and from my homestead. And so when you went to town, you better get everything that you need, because multiple trips were just not conducive to the checkbook of a single mom with a gazillion kids under her roof at any given time. So it stuck with me because, well, I mean, it wasn't so bad until like the prices from Obama for fuel, if y'all remember that, when it was also over $4 a gallon for regular unleaded. And I drove a GMC Denali Envoy. Is that what it is? Is that the... Yeah. And it had like the same engine as a Chevy truck. And so I only got 11 to 12 miles per gallon at best. So that price hike in fuel back then really hit me. So, but even before that, and where we lived, we were a half a mile or half an hour away from anything. So it just made sense that when you just didn't make stupid trips to town for no reason. So you had to have a purpose for going to town, because that fuel, it was expensive. And so I'd gotten trained in that mentality of not wasting the fuel. And Jason and I do differ on that. Like, he thinks nothing of it, but I'm just like, no, one trip a day, or if that, one trip a week. I'm happy with one trip a week. That's less fuel I got to make. And so, or use. So I don't mind. So I keep lists, and I keep that list running until the next time I go to town. Of course, I'm still pen and paper. Jason's, makes the lists on his phone. Bless his heart, because I'm still a paper, pencil kind of gal. But lists or sticky notes and all the above, it helps keep me organized. So, but that's what I'm going to work on today, is I got to make that trip to town. I have to run errands. I kind of really don't even want to, but I need to. And so I'm going to do that. And then I've been working at cleaning out the camper, because I'm believing we're going to get the tiny house done for us to take the camper to the Mid-American meetup. That's the plan. So I'm really hoping that I can speak that into existence. And so in lieu of that, I've been working on cleaning out the camper because we'd just filled it up. So really working hard at that, and I got a lot accomplished yesterday. I got a lot accomplished last night until I fell back into bed. Well, lazy boy, because I just can't sleep in the bed without my husband. So I've been sleeping on the couch. Rue is fired up this morning. So I want to continue to do that. I did move the dryer outside underneath the overhang of the fifth wheel. I figure it's going in the laundry room in a week. That's kind of what I'm telling myself. So I've got it protected from the weather, and I've been using it outside because I've been also plugging away at laundry. And that's pretty much it. And I'm still working on the garden stuff. Actually, I've got these sitting here. These were all growing inside my dill and cilantro. I don't know what they are. I want to say I'm gonna cabbage, broccoli, or cauliflower. How they got in there, I don't know. Is that really what they are, or did I just up pot 5 weeds? I don't know. So they're gonna stay over here because back here is where I'm gonna put the chicken garden for all the leftover crops. So yeah. So it's a lot of planting, and I'm not even anywhere close to being done. So I don't know. But I kind of wore myself out talking to myself the last 5 days. I've had so many conversations, like I don't even know what to talk about today. But that's kind of where we're at. I need to take some lobbers and go chop down a few things. And if anyone needs any Rhode Island red roosters, I've got a plethora of them I need to do something with. I want to give them a good shot at a good life, but it's too many roosters in too small of a spot. There's no reason you need this many roosters. And they're starting to get to the age where they're really fighting for alpha rooster amongst them. And, you know, I need to, I think what I'm going to do is I'm almost ready to move them from the Mini Cooper in with the normal flock. But the day that I do that, I think needs to be the day that we expand the chicken run. I think doing those two things at the same time is going to be a little bit more conducive to a pleasant transition. In my brain, it works, I think, because they're all going to experience new space together instead of, you know, the roosters now, the two that are adults. This is their run. Like, they run the roost, literally. So, oh, there's a cardinal. I see you. Pretty awesome. Sorry, but yeah, so if they're all being introduced to a new area at the same time, then no one's had an opportunity to claim it yet. I don't know if that's the truth. It just feels right in my brain. So we're going to go with it. So I think, of course, I'm going to say probably in about 2 weeks, probably when we get back from the Mid-America meetup, is probably when we're going to expand the coop and start transitioning the two together. I think I might want to make a little channel between the two, because I've got the runs beside each other so that they're visually seeing each other all the time. But I think if I put a little door, build a little door or a little channel or, you know, something over there to where I can go ahead and they can still go to their coop and sleep and that kind of stuff, and see if they'll automatically transition. See, they're over there just fighting like a bunch of stupid brutes. But giving them that space to continue to go back. But yeah, I think so. When we get back from the Mid-American meetup, I think that's when we need to look at spending a day and expanding the run. And of course, we're just going to utilize, well, I think Jason wants to take out some of the biggest cedars back there, which we were going to do anyway, and then we'll leave some of the smaller cedars to utilize as fence posts. I don't understand why we didn't do that to begin with, because it's a flippin' brilliant idea. Why buy T-posts when you got trees? And we got lots of trees. Hi, Sassy. And then some of the bigger cedar will limb out and, you know, stack probably over there for when we get the mill set up, so that we can mill that cedar into some cedar boards. Excuse me. So that's kind of the plan. That's kind of what I'm thinking. I have one, where's she at? One chicken that I thought, I mean, she's kind of limped from the day that we got them. And I thought, well, maybe it's bumblefoot. And, you know, I checked her out. There is nothing wrong with her feet. And Jason's like, I think it's her leg. It's actually leg. But I don't know if it's a deformity or if she broke it. She can barely walk on it, but it's been that way. And it doesn't stop her from being a chicken. She still does every single thing that the rest of the chickens do. She just does it a little differently. So I'm not really sure. I mean, but it does look like Rue is messing with the tripod. I have one leg of it in the pen and he's not liking it. It's not hurting you, Rue. Yeah, you just go about your merry way. Just keep on walking. So I wish I knew if she was in pain. She's right here. But it's not bumblefoot, but it's like the whole leg is disjointed out. There's no wounds, never has been. So I honestly don't know, but it's all deformed. So it could just be a birth defect or something. I don't know. I feel you, child. I feel you. I don't know whether to call her or just let her live the best chicken life I can give her. Oh, that's the other thing. So these little doodads like went nuts over the fermented feed, right? I couldn't feed it quick enough to them. They were eating it up. Now they don't want anything to do with it. I don't understand. I mean, they're eating it now. They'll eat it and it'll be gone. But they were just lapping it up. And then the other day I did notice that I had one chicken that I watched her vomit. I don't know. I mean, the fermentation process to begin with, I guess I am going to have to research that a little bit. But, I mean, they're eating it now, but they like went nuts over it, and now they're not going nuts over it. So what did I do wrong? Is it too long of a time? Did it get too fermented? Is it not fermented enough? I'm not sure. Did I add too much water? Did I not add enough water? I followed the directions, and it's what I've been doing. I'm on my like 4th bucket. So I don't know, but I suppose I'll probably rather wrap this up because I'm just rambling. I got nothing of good content today other than it's just the way my brain works every morning. So I don't know. I've been a little not being able to get these out every day, like the intended purpose, and maybe we won't get them out every day. We don't know. That's what kind of this channel. It's just, it is what it is. Kind of just our opportunities. My thing was I wanted to make sure that Because we ramble. We both ramble. We do. We know it. And we have squirrel moments every single day, every single conversation. So by doing the coffee chat with the chickens, we're able to have those and do more talking than doing. And it kind of helps us to not have to do that in the videos and ramble on. And I need to work on saying the word I agree, Rue. But you don't even realize how much you're saying something until you go to edit it. And I spent so much time on the other video editing out my ums because they were driving me insane. If they're driving me insane, they gotta be driving other people insane. You just don't realize it when you're you know, trying to explain something, and I don't know. So, but all right, I'm gonna wrap this up, guys, and thank you for coming along on the journey. Sorry I don't have some like burst of mind-boggling revelations to share with y'all today. Do I even have those? I don't. Maybe just somebody. Some loud roosters, but the dances that they do, it's crazy. So, but yeah, it's just me today. Me trying to work up the gumption and get done what needs done. I really wish I was kind of hoping I would wake up and it'd be thunderstorming, and it was going to be thunderstorming all day, and then I had an excuse to just, you know, veg and do nothing, but that ain't the case. As you can see, the sun is shining, and it's a beautiful day. It's going to be a beautiful day till probably 3-4 o'clock. So what all I need to get done outside, I need to do it by 3-4 o'clock, I think. So have a beautiful day, guys, and if you're liking these videos, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Jump over to our regular channel. The next couple weeks is gonna be crazy on the main channel, so jump over there, see what we got going on, because we're gonna be so probably busy and tired that it will get minimally edited over there on the other channel, which that's a little scary because we leave a lot of stuff in. Sometimes we shouldn't, but we're going to, because that's just who we are. So a lot of really cool things going on the next couple weeks. So stick it over, give us a subscribe on the other channel, and don't forget to click on the like and go along for the journey. It's going to be crazy over the next couple weeks. So, all right, guys, peace out.